Good morning. Hope y'all are having a good Monday so far. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Let's start it off by reading the Just for today. Lightening the load. It will not make us better people to judge the faults of another. It will make us feel better to clean up our lives. Sometimes we need something tangible to help us understand what holding a resentment is doing to us. We may not be aware of how destructive resentments actually are. We think, so what? I have a right to be angry, or I might be nursing a grudge or two, but I don't see the harm. To see more clearly the effect that holding resentments is having in our lives, we might try imagining that we are carrying a rock for each resentment. A small grudge, such as anger at someone driving badly, might be represented by a pebble. Harboring ill will toward an entire group of people might be represented by an enormous boulder. If we actually had to carry stones for each resentment, we would surely tire of the weight. In fact, the more cumbersome our burden, the more sincere our efforts to unload it would be. The weight of our resentments hinders our spiritual development. If we truly desire freedom, we will seek to rid ourselves of as much extra weight as possible. As we lighten up, we'll notice an increased ability to forgive our fellow human beings for the mistakes and to forgive ourselves for our own. We'll nourish our spirits with good thoughts, kind words, and service to others. Just for today, I will seek to have the burden of resentments removed from my spirit. You know, that's pretty cut and dry. It's really easy for me to deflect or respond about what somebody else has done instead of really looking at what I've done. And you know, I have some experience of, in the program, this is talking about resentments, but there's this thing called the triangle of self-obsession, which is fear, anger, and resentment. I'm scared of everything, scared of being, and this is my personal, scared of being a bad father, scared of being a bad husband, scared of being a bad employee. So out of fear, I try to overcompensate, and the whole time, I'm building resentments and running on anger when I really think that I'm motivated, right? And so I've gotten to a place before where I was tired of all that, had to unload totally, and I try to set healthy boundaries so I don't get back to that place. It seems like pretty obvious that, you know, and that one hit me when it said talking about anger at someone driving badly. That's something that I've gotten rid of a lot of the large resentments. I've really worked on forgiving myself and others, but I can pull that on the road and somebody can pull out in front of me, and next thing you know, I'm mad for the next 15 minutes, daydreaming about things that aren't good for my life. And so, since it is Monday, there's a chance you might have a little anger, resentment today. I pray that you unload it and go on about your week and have a good week. Thank y'all for tuning in. See you tomorrow.